What happened while we were away, brought to you by the Full Court Press. Establishment hacks, along with allies of Donald Trump, are going to war against upstart Pennsylvania GOP Senate primary candidate Kathy Barnette. Former Trump Director of National Intelligence Rick Grinnell led the effort yesterday, along with a mysterious political action committee who pushed out a slanderous video filled with out-of-context tweets and videos of Barnette. Sean Hannity took a significant amount of time on his Fox News show last night to trash Barnette as well. It's clear Trump's inner orbit is increasingly incensed that an upstart candidate like this could be upstaging their chosen candidate in the Pennsylvania GOP primary, leftist Mehmet. Another win for Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, as a federal judge has dismissed a lawsuit challenging the law passed by the Florida legislature, stripping the Walt Disney Company of its special self-governing privileges in Central Florida. The lawsuit was filed last week on behalf of 3 Orange and Osceola County residents by a Democrat lawyer who's running for U.S. Senate. A new poll from CWS Research on a potential 2024 Texas presidential Republican primary finds Donald Trump still in the lead in the Lone Star State, but down a couple of notches from the previous iteration of this poll at 44%, followed by DeSantis, who's up 8 points from the previous iteration at 28%. In a field without Trump, DeSantis wipes the floor at 56%, with nobody else coming remotely close. An FBI whistleblower to the House Judiciary Committee revealed that the Bureau has indeed labeled dozens of investigations into parents of school children with a threat tag that was developed by the FBI's Counterterrorism Division, so there's that. Anthony Fauci, the nation's foremost expert on epidemiology and the government's highest-paid bureaucrat, was asked to define what a pandemic is.
Criteria, are there benchmarks? What kind of a process will we go through to make that determination?
No, there is really no firm, widely acceptable definition. When one talks about pandemic, you talk about a highly transmissible infection that is essentially widely distributed throughout the globe.
The CEO of the restaurant and entertainment review app Yelp says Roe v. Wade is, quote, saving countless lives, which is why his company is promising to pay the travel expenses of its employees seeking abortions if the SCOTUS ruling is struck down. Yelp is one of many companies in recent days to make this promise, along with Amazon and Tesla, to name a couple. Learning Chinese today, today's phrase is, killing a baby is cheaper than maternity leave.
杀死婴儿比产假便宜.
The Senate defeated a bill the other day that would allow baby killing nationwide up to the point of birth. The Senate defeated the bill 51-49. Elizabeth Warren has some thoughts on that and math.
I believe in democracy, and I don't believe that the minority should have the ability to block things that the majority want to do. That's not in the Constitution.
Anyway, here's Klaus Schwab at the World Economic Forum.
Can you imagine that in 10 years when we are sitting here, we have an implant in our brains, and I can immediately feel, because you all will have implants, and we measure your brain waves, and I can immediately tell you how the people react, or I can feel how the people react to your answers. Is it imaginable?
I think that is imaginable.
And finally, this from the Babylon Bee. Starving American babies disguise selves as Ukrainian soldiers in hopes of getting $40 billion in federal aid. And that's what happened while we were away.